Begin transmission. I know it's not technically Friday night if you're on the East Coast or in the Central Time Zone, but welcome into the Eternal Stream number 15, where once again we are playing the Eternal card game. Detour with you here, and special presentation for you tonight as we get right into the action. We are actually playing tonight the new event, the Seeds of Unrest event. This is the first ever draft event. 4 packs, 2 Dusk Road, 2 Eternal, and it's 7,500 gold or 600 gems. You can look at the prizes here. First place gets 30 packs of the Dusk Road, 10 free draft, and 4 premium strategize. And the rewards go all the way down to the bottom 5,000. After 5,000, get 3 packs and a premium card. I think the last time we were in the 101 to 1,000 range in the Whirling Duels event, that pre-con deck event. So here's hoping we can get into the top 100. That's going to be our goal as we draft in here. I've got the 7,500 gold, so I'm going this way. Wow. Okay, so just like every other game, every other draft format in Eternal, you get to keep the cards that you draft here. This is a legendary. I'm going to keep it. Also because it's really, really good. Okay. Frenzy, when an enemy unit dies, it gets +1/+1. You may discard a card to give it killer. That's interesting. I like that. It's a 4/3 for 5. Doesn't require a lot of synergy. You know, this is the first pack. I'm kind of just taking whatever the best cards are. Four damage to enemy player. Night ends. 5 damage instead. Enemy weapons from an enemy gun. I don't like how expensive that is. I don't like that. A 4/2 for 6. I know it steals all the weapons from an enemy unit. We'll take it. A 3/2 for 6, and you have to draw a curse. I'm not taking that one. Seem to be getting a lot of time cards in this pack here. Not a lot of justice. Man, I got that first justice card. I have not seen much in the way of justice since then at all. You may pay 2 to give Wisp Light +2 power this turn. Huh. Interesting. Well, I'm getting a lot of storm units. Alright, Dawnwalker with 4. When you play a unit with 5 or more, play Dawnwalker from your void, exhausted. Interesting. Like Lightning Storm. I don't think I can go Justice, unfortunately. I'm just not seeing any Justice cards at all. So I'm thinking I need to be in Primal and find something else to splash Primal with. Yeah, Primal, I'm getting a ton of Primal. Endurance Warp. I like that. Maybe I'll go with Time. There's an actual good Justice card, but Yeah, I think I'm kind of stuck doing primal time at this point. Let's see, I do need some beefy characters. Yeah, we'll take that. Alright. +1. May pay 3 to draw a card, then discard a card. Ooh, Divining Rod. Play all units from the top 4 cards of your deck that share a skill with the wielder. I don't think that's going to be very good for this game, but it's still a 3/3 weapon. When reckless player, it gets a random battle skill. That would work with that weapon. It's pretty fringe though. Pillar of Amar. That would be great. That's just colors I have not seen. I haven't seen a lot of red. I have not seen much fire. Let's see. I'm happy with either of those. I'm going to take the unit. It's a leader's choice. Just to an enemy. It's another big bopper. Quite a few big things. Eastwind Herald. Yeah, that's fine. Oh, very nice. Oh, wow. Boy, there's nothing up here that's really in the colors I need. I think I'm just going to take this legendary just because I get it in my collection. 2 legendaries out of a draft. That's fine with me. Deadly Bond, pay 4 to play a -2/-1 affliction on an enemy unit and give Zelia +2/+1. Yep, we're just going to take that. Alright. Slush Dumper. Don't have enough Yeti to do this, but it's still a 3/3 for 4. Let's see, play +2/+2. We have a Relic. I'll pay 5 to play a Power Stone. Yeah, that works. Scout. Yes, I'll take a Fearless Yeti. Novice Hardrider. With the least health gets +1/+1. It's still a 6/8. Gosh, I have so many big hitters though. Yeah, I think I might just take a deadly creature. Killer summon Nightfalls. Stunned at night. I have quite a few unseals. I'll take a Stampede Driver instead here. Another Nocturnal Kyrex. I think I'll take the Wild Rider this time. Another Dinosaur gets +1. Do I even have any other dinosaurs? I do have a couple dinosaurs. However, a Cutbrush Cartographer, that seems to be better. +2/+2, will you have a Relic? If the enemy is cursed, which is unlikely. No, that's a solid, just middle of the road unit. Alright, well, let's see what garbage we can put together here. Obviously, it's going to be a lot of primal. So I need 30 cards. 30 cards total. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a huge fan. I like some of the cards I got in the draft just for my collection's sake. Not a huge fan of how the draft went. don't feel a lot of synergy. I think that I got some stuff that's too expensive, which doesn't work on how the drafts line up, I don't think, but I guess we'll find out how it all works out. Like, Divining Rod is really good. I just don't think I have time to put it in my deck. I don't think that it being 6 cost, I just don't see how I'm going to get the value out of that. This is a good card. I'll take that. I need some flying. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, so yeah, you can see how little fire I actually got. Man, it started so well with Justice getting the Regent's Blade, but then after that, just nothing. Another flyer, some old cheaply 1-drops, more flyers. Board wipe, another 1-drop. Stable form could get lucky with unstable form. So you definitely want that. That's kind of it. That's really all I feel like I need. Whew, she's good. Alright, so I have 31, so I want to take out one of these cards. Maybe one of these big ones. Get rid of the Stampede Driver. Add power, 7 and 8. Okay, well, let's see how poorly this goes. So you get 10 games in 3 runs, and however well you do in those 3 runs, that's how you do in the event. So let's see how this goes here in game number 1, run number 1, Seeds of Unrest. If I get 2 wins out of this, I'll be surprised, to be honest. Hate that opening hand. Alright, I've got 1-drops, I've got max power, I've got a flyer and an infiltrate. Alright, so let's see if I can infiltrate early to draw a card. Miss the 2-drop? Nothing? Don't play a unit. Oh, that'd be so great if they didn't play a unit here. Play a unit. Let's see here.
Time quickens.
This is a good trade. He could get an ally out. This is a straight up trade right now. Okay, that's fine. I don't have a ton of flying in my deck, as you guys saw, so I'm okay with not giving him a 2/2 flyer. I just 1/3 flyer, just a torch. Yeah, that works. Well, I'm gonna summon Nightfall with my Nocturnal Creeper. This is a good time in the game to give me an extra card draw. It's early. Even if he draws something big, he can't play it, and I need to get power here. I really want to get power on one of these next 2 draws. I'd take power on both draws, to be honest.
Onward!
I don't need to block it. Alright, we got power. That's good. Very, very good. Okay, so I can summon that to scout. I'll just play extra
from
flyer, flyer. Just call that good. The question that I have is, how is my deck actually going to win? Because they're just a bunch of little low-life, not very good cards. I don't know how they're going to actually kill the other guy. Let's... I don't see how you're going to kill me. You're out of... Okay. I'm going to play this out just to get the scout. Alright, something I want. I'm going to keep that. Alright, it's a pillow fight. Shows exactly what you tuned into the stream to see. A bunch of one-attack minions pricking each other. 2-3. That definitely changes the game. I can always synchronize strike to surprise him, so it's not a huge deal. I've got another flyer in my hand as well. I'm just gonna play an axe on it though. That's not great.
And where does this lead?
So every time I draw a card, this cut brush cartographer is going to get a little bit bigger. Second snow fort. So that's good.
One grain of sand at a time. Would you look at that?
So sometime when he attacks, I'm going to have to synchronize strike my flyers, kill it. 4 damage at a time is definitely real damage in this game. Wow, 3 snow forts. Wow, 3 snow forts. I don't have a prayer of getting through his defense. Alright. So I'm going to have to just play Synchronized Strike and give my units +1/+1 just so I can kill his... Just so I can kill his big guy. Yep, he's going to wipe my whole flying corps, but this has to happen. So I'm going to just die. So he's got a fast spell in his hand. Because you can tell that it's pausing every time that I play something. Wow. Wow, it weathered the storm. Wow. How do you... Wow, I'll weather the storm. If I can get another power and just draw power out, boy, Pillar of Amara would be good. Not great in this format, though, I don't think. God, maybe I'll just disconnect. I think that's my best chance of winning right now. God, 2 pieces of equipment. 3 snow forts, and he got a he got a tremendously good draw. All right, that's definitely helpful. Now, if I transform him, he's going to keep the equipment, I'm pretty sure. Unfortunately, screw you. I hate taunters. Well, that is not a good time to get this card. So I'm gonna kill this Yeti. I don't know what he's doing, just attack with your flyer. I might be worried about my cards I have in my hand. It's Nightfall, that's good. I do need Nightfall. Power. Yep, that's not gonna do it. What a jerk, talking crap in the middle of the game. I mean, wow. Yeah, you got a lucky draw and one with a flying Yeti. And draft. Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, you can't pick your cards, and sometimes in draft, you just, you know, get stuck. I felt like I got stuck this draft. There wasn't really any good options, no synergies, didn't get, you know, the high value, really good draft cards, and they're just, you know, if you don't see them, you don't see them. And he didn't have a very good draft deck at all. I mean, you draw 3 snow cords in the first 5 turns of the game. That's very, very unlikely to happen. Alright, I'll keep this. I got 4 opening power. Only one time though, so I can't technically play Dawn Walker. Of course, he got a 1-drop though.
A gift from the east.
Great, my favorite. Yeah, see, I like the unstable forms on like 5 or 6 drops. Wow. Well, that's a hell of a start for him.
And where does this lead?
Oh, yeah, I guess we do that.
Don't try to separate us. Let's go.
Wow, how did you... Man, drew a lot of really good synergistic cards. That's rather unfortunate for me.
One grain of sand at a time.
A gift from the east.
Well, I at least got the flying unit under control, so that's good. He's still got bigger units than I have, though. So he's gonna unstable.
We have cause.
Interesting. looking very good here.
What could go wrong?
All right, well, you know what? That's a pretty damn good pull, I have to say. Supposed to end the turn right there.
Follow my lead.
Ah, unbelievable. Oh, I've got a block. Wow, yeah, that unstable forms my unit.
The grace of Elysia guide you.
Wow. Hey, there's that unit again. Well, this could be over really fast. It's only 3 losses and you're out, so you're on the way to a first start. We may be drafting again here really fast. You know, the last time I did an event and streamed it, I actually had to put it over 3 different days because it took so long, because I actually got more than 1 run out of it. But boy, we may have to be done really fast today, because this is going poorly. I don't know if I should have kept that or not, honestly. I really don't know if don't know if there are any good hands in this whole deck, to be honest with you. I don't know if there are any good cards in this deck. And every draft I've done so far, I mean, I've watched some players who say they're good at draft, you know, and they're highly ranked. There's no doubt about that. But, you know, every time when I've watched them play their draft, it just seems more to me like, well, your opponent had a bad draft. It's not necessarily that you did anything that was worthwhile or good. You know, if your opponent doesn't draft as well as you did, you know, not everybody. You know, you are not having access to the same cards as the people you're playing against. Oh, that's great. Alright. So I will scout. I'll keep that. 4. So with a 4 and a 2/1, just because it has killer, I don't feel like I have to have killer.
Wear many faces.
Well, that's a waste. I'm gonna do that again.
Serpents on the horizon.
Okay, now that's all right. I like 3/7 with war cry. That's something I'm in favor of. Wow, I don't know what this guy is doing.
Time
really.
quickens.
My opponent from, it would appear, Summation Nation, really hasn't played anything. Alright. Not really sure what's going on here. I can't imagine he can't play anything with 5 power. Or maybe he's just done with his deck and, yep, apparently he's just over it. Well, hey, we got a win. I mean, I don't really feel like I mean, like, you just watched that game. I don't know how many views I have on here. What, I have 2 people watching? Did I do anything to win that game? Does me winning that game make me a good draft player? He obviously was just hosed and got nothing. I mean, I did literally nothing. The only thing that I did was I had 7,500 gold so that I could participate. That's all that I did. It's the only worthwhile thing I did in that match, was I had enough gold to participate. Don't think that necessarily makes me a good player. Alright, 2 1-drops here. 3 power, so I'll keep it. Here's a player that obviously thinks they know what they're doing. Alright, let's scout. And yeah, I'll keep that up top. Play that next turn. I'll play that right now. I like giving my opponent Nightfall earlier in the game. You draw 2 cards at night.
Ain't nowhere to hide.
The second card you draw deals 1 damage to you. I like doing it earlier in the game because late in the game you start to have a lot of power and the amount of cards you can just straight up play becomes a lot
A
bigger.
gift from the east.
Early in the game, even if you draw something really good, you still have to draw the power in order to be able to play it. +2. Yeah, I'll attack with him.
Would you look at that?
Okay.
The throne awaits.
Well, no power this time. I don't feel like burning an unstable form on a 2-drop. I like to burn it to get something to like a 4 or a 5. That's when things seem to start ratcheting up a notch, so I'll just keep it. I've got an unseal.
I am ready.
Ooh, 2 damage to each unit. That includes mine. Not something I necessarily want. I'll just hold off for now. Okay, so I've got that coming up. Man, I am not doing well on drawing power, though, am I? Gracious.
Let's go.
Play a 1/1 Explorer. I'm going to swing with this guy. Gives me good value. If he wants to kill it, he has to use his 4/3. I can just block with my Chump Explorer. See, that's an ultimate, right? Yes, it is. Yeah, so we just block there and call it a day. Wow. Not drawing much in the way of power right now, that's for sure. Really? Wow. Probably should have saved my power for Unseal. Should not have played out the Scaly Gron first. So I would take 11 and go to 13. It's 4 there. Yes, this match is probably over. Wow, still stuck on 3 power. 15 power in the deck. And we can't draw any of it. Guess I need to have to try this, see if I get lucky. Like a flying deadly. No, that's not it. It's better than what I had, but it's not what we needed. Right there. Let's line the turn. I don't know what could possibly be taking this long. Let's see. So that makes them unblockable. I would like Nightfall. Am I going to block either one of those anyway? Probably not. Yeah, so just take your 11. I can always negate his second buff if he tries to do that. Yeah, so we'll negate that card. So I really need to draw here. That's what I need to do. Of course he has that. Why wouldn't he have that? Well, there's the power I needed like turns ago. Five down to 4. Yeah, no, we can't do it. All right. Well, first run was an abject failure for me. God, I hate when people do their crappy comment like they're clever at the end of the game. I wish they would get like a 15-minute banishment for that. It's so annoying. I've literally never done that in this game. I don't... Oh, I have 6 games remaining. Forgot. It's not 3 losses. I have to suffer through this deck for 6 more games. I've never once right-clicked to trash talk somebody after a match, after a win. Never done that. I don't understand why people feel the need that they need to do that. Let's see. Oh, I'm not a huge fan of that hand. I'm not a huge fan of that hand either. I don't know if I'm going to be a huge fan of really any of these hands, so I like this a lot more now that I drew a 3rd power. I can play
Proud to serve.
7/7. Ooh, missed a power drop. Not good for him.
Time quickens.
Play that, and we'll also take
A gift from the east.
this.
Hold them off!
Alright, can't bond it. That's okay. Kinda just want it to be for the 4/4 anyway. Not bad.
One grain of sand at a time.
So I need one more time influence. I
Just
can play
keep
my...
moving.
It's not time. Maybe I can tickle him to death. He's playing Ricano. That's a color combination that works very well together. Ah, there we go. That's what we wanted to see.
Another one?
Oh, whittling him down. We've definitely got a superior board, but he has all the cards in his hand, but he has not drawn power worth a crap this game. He didn't kill it. try to kill it this turn. Did kill it. So now he gets to draw 2 cards. Very nice. There he got a power. See, if I attack him... Oh, that's another good one to happen to find. We'll wait. Swing with the big guy and the 5/5 next turn. See what he plays here. Ooh, that may be something that we just play and just attack. It's a fast spell, so I don't have to declare it now. I can wait and see what he's going to do. Oh, wow. Entrapment on it. Oh, it's too bad, but he's got a big board still swinging at him. He's only got 12, so he can block 6, 5, 3, so he's going to take, he should take 9, so he'll be at 3. But he'll gain 3, so he'll be at 12. But he won't have a board. Yeah, you block there. Block there. So he didn't quite block like how I thought he would, but that's fine. Harsh rule? Does he have a harsh rule? If he does, that's going to be really bad. He must not, because he should have played it.
You've got a familiar face.
Silence the unit. I don't think that's enough. I think I just, yeah, I can just swing wide here. So if I swung like this, he'd block the 5/5. He'd block the 4/4. He takes 4. Takes 5. Yeah, well. Although if he could double up and kill something. Yeah, I think this is what we want. I need to remove stuff from his board. So he's at 3. So he definitely has to draw a blocker. I need a way to do 6 damage this turn. 6 net damage to him. Okay, I have to find a way to do 8 net damage to him. 5. Ah, yeah. Just don't play entrapment. Please don't play entrapment. Okay, we did it. Hey, we did it, guys. We're not gonna totally suck. What's that, 2 wins now? 2 out of 5. Hey, we're in the top 3,000. We're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. No. Don't like that at all. Okay, this is not great, but it's not horrible. got an unstable form I can cast on my Serene Excavator, so probably will do that in pretty short order. Yeah, everybody seems to get justice except for me.
Time quickens.
Oh. God, really?
One grain of sand at a time.
Well, at least Serene Excavator can kill his Blade of, or Talon of Nostrix. At least.
A gift from the east.
What could he have here? Another flyer. I don't need to block.
How can I serve?
You could serve by getting hit by 3 flying damage at the moment. So he is playing a Huru deck. Justice and Primal. I am an Elysian deck, or it could be Elysian. Time and Primal. All the two-tone, the dual-color decks have names just like they do in Magic. You've got like Naya is like green, white, red. I'll totally block this Yeti. As we continue to pillow fight to death.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
That's a good one. Save him back to block. I don't want him really powering up that creature since it gets bigger as it hits me. Well, you've got to play something. Neither one of us is drawing great in terms of power. I'm assuming he's probably got some bigger units in his deck. So I'm just going to block here. So he doesn't get bigger.
You messed with the wrong gal.
A gift from the east.
Do I go to make this a 3-drop here? I'm going to.
True power lies within.
Wow. Man, I traded down on that deal. Holy. Man, that is terrible luck. There are such great 4-drops I could have gotten. I got Devious Drone. Are you kidding? Ugh. And like of all the 4-drops I could have gotten, I got a 1/1 for 4 with a terrible Entomb for this board. Welcome to draft. I'm gonna go ahead and kill that. Alright.
Time quickens.
So I definitely need the 4/4 to come out here. So that I can contend with this Wild Rider. And this guy's playing awfully slow.
Out of my way!
Interesting. So he's going to attack with that one. It's only for this turn. The blockers are better for me next turn. Alright, I'm happy with that. Probably put the glider on my Jotun or my Slip Sergeant. Make him a 4/7 flyer this turn. That's my thinking. If he attacks with a Yeti, I'll double block to try to kill it. Wow, another Witch's Grasp. Alright, so I'm at 5, so in order to stay alive, I have to block. Yeah, I'll block like that. Wow. Another
Won't miss.
Nightfall. Alright, is there any way that I can win? could play this. Keep that on top. Deal 2 damage to every unit. That's going to kill one of his units. So I deal 2 damage to every unit. For 1 with Overwhelm. Yeah, but that one. Well, I found a way to make it so that I'm alive, but this Overwhelm guy is not going to be fun to deal with. I get my Slip Sergeant back next turn. Oh, why would you play it on him? Ah, that's why. Yeah, there you go. That's why, is because he played it on his Marshal, then he gets to stun one of my guys. Boy, he got some lucky draws down the stretch right there. Not having a great draft so far, as you can see. Draft seems like just such a crapshoot. And I'll fully admit, I mean, I don't know what synergy. I don't think I have any synergy in my deck whatsoever. I don't think I could have possibly had any synergy though. There wasn't great synergy available to me in the packs that I got. And so far, boy, in the 4 games that we've lost, boy, they have had some pretty incredible draws. Getting cursed twice right there. Oh, didn't attack. Don't know why I didn't do that. Well, got away with it. But remember that damage at the end of the game. Alright, so I get a scout out of the deal. Keep that on top. Well, this is about as good as you can hope for. Only thing better would be for him to play a 2 health 3 drop. I get a power,
positions, Valkyrie.
and I can. Well, boy, yeah, this is about as good as I could have ever hoped for. So I can just pop this down. It's a flyer which I don't have. We'll just take it out. And just swing to his face for 5. 1 more power and I get the Awakened Sentinel. That would make me feel pretty good about things.
I fly for the throne.
Alright, that's good. Not going to attack with my deadly guy. Save that for a big block.
Taking aim.
If you have a relic. So he does not have a relic, so he doesn't get to use that ability. Okay. So I'm at least going to get 1 damage through. Don't know why you look at your hand. You don't have any power. Wow, he just takes 4.
Time quickens.
I don't think I agree with that. I don't know what he has on his hand. Harsh Rule, maybe? Does he Harsh Rule here? After I double initiate of the Sands? I mean, I don't have him at lethal. 5, 6, 7, 8. I have him at lethal if he didn't block.
Find your own
I
tomb.
can't do it now. And this may be a good turn to attack and then save my mana and see if I need to negate something first, rather than just playing out the 8/8. Interesting. So he thinks he's got time to play that. Obviously. Let's see. So he's got an attack power of 4, essentially. So I'm going to attack with the deadly guy now, because now I get good value out of him. In fact, I might just attack with him. Alright, now we'll play... Yeah, you know what? I'm going to play the warrior out and save this unseal for something.
If it's a fight you want.
I fly for the throne.
The war cry. Where do we go from here? You can block 3, so 1, 2, 3. It's reckless, so it's going to attack next turn no matter what. But it'll overwhelm for 4. Just trying to land the knockout blow. He's war crying for a ton right now. Boy, he's attacking? Really? Must have something in his hand to play, because he's gonna need blockers here pretty fast. Oh, terrible mistake. Horrid mistake. What is he doing? Alright, so you're definitely attacking. He's gonna hit me for 4. I'm gonna go down to 6. So 8. So 4 is going to get through. He has to block there. 4 gets through. I need to do 12. 4 gets through. So now 7 gets through. I need to come up with 5 more damage. I think that's lethal unless he has something in his hand, because I overwhelm for 4. He blocks here straight up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, plus the 4 I'm overwhelming for is 12. So I think that this just works. We'll find out. Yep, he has to block that. I've got plenty of mana for a unseal here, which I will happily spend. Hey, Tyler Brave. If you like draft, I think you'll like the event a lot. If you're not a draft fan, you will not like the event. I think it's a good deal for you, though, because, I mean, based on... So I think this just wins. Hey, I can count. Who knew? I believe it is a good deal for what the amount of money that you pay in versus what you get, because you get 3 runs through. You have to play 10 games apiece, but you're guaranteed. I mean, you can look here on the prizes and see. So you're guaranteed at least 3 packs and one premium strategize. So you get that. I mean, the cost was 7,500 gold or 600 gems. You know, so you look at the store. Gems are about $101 for 100. Packs are 100 per. So you want to come away with 6 packs worth of stuff, but you have to remember you're also getting to keep all of the stuff that you draft still goes into your collection. So when you look at it like that, even if you're not a draft fan, I think that it's definitely worthwhile. I'm not having a great time here. I'm 3-4, so just my first run. So I'm, as you can see, I'm right where you were, Tyler Brave, in the 2000s. Let's see, Tyler Brave says, I'm farming up gold to do another draft while testing an Argentport Gunslingers brew. I like Gunslingers. I really like Tribal. I play Tribal a lot in Magic, and for me, Tribal is kind of where it's at. Like the main deck I've been playing through Ranked right now is Strangers. I haven't played that much. I'm in Silver 2, I think, right now. Alright, so we scout. It's a flyer. Cost 2. Yeah, I'm totally going to keep that. Totally going to keep that. This guy has a fancy... Well, this guy has fancy cards, so he must be good, right?
From the east.
So we'll see if this guy knows how to draft better than me. Yeah, sure, Tyler, that's fine. Yeah, share the link. That would be great. I'd love to look at it. Let's see. What does he do? When it attacks, it's +1/+1 this turn for each of your units wielding a weapon. So I'm going to swing with both of these. Works. So I'll play the ice bow here. 1 damage to you. And the turn. Yeah, another fan, I post these videos on YouTube, and a fan from YouTube actually sent me a deck, and I tried to build it. Now it cost like 25,000 shiftstone, which I just don't have lying around. But I tried to make it the best I could. So yeah, I'm totally up for looking at decks. I definitely am not the best player in the game, so I certainly like getting ideas from people on what they are looking at. But Gunslingers is definitely something that I like. Now, Argentport, that is Justice and Shadow. It's interesting you're doing Justice Shadow just because, I mean, there are a lot of Gunslingers in Fire that are really good, as you know.
For those we've lost.
Ooh, that's bad for me. That's real bad. And this is the problem with this deck right now is, like, I'm good early game. I've got a lot of early drops, and I've got good late drops. Boy, power 4, 5, and 6 for me is weak, though. Really weak. Well, I'm kind of resigned to just blocking here for a while, I guess. There's not really a whole lot going on. Now, he could have... So here's the thing is, I know there's, he could play the +3/+3 till the end of turn card. I know that's a thing he could have. I mean, if I don't block and he plays it anyway, I'm going to take, like 10 to the face. See if he has it. He has something. Because it's pausing, so I know he has a fast spell. He's probably just deciding who he wants to play it on. Oh, nothing. I'm surprised at that. Oh, a lightning storm. So he was deciding whether or not he wanted to sacrifice some of his own units. God, 2 7-drops in the hand. That's... Yeah, Rakano's one of my favorites.
Lighter than air.
Ooh, wow.
aren't you?
Yeah, I don't see how I can come back from this. Now he's got a 4/4 with lifelink, with life steal. I'm still 2 power away from me being able to play anything in my hand. Alright, 1 power away from being able to play anything in my hand. I'm not interested in blocking. Yeah, of course he's going to block the one with infiltrate. God, weather the storms. Oh. That card screwed me over in a game earlier in this freaking run. God, that was annoying. Oh yeah, why not? Yeah, just play another flying card. Yeah, that's great. Alright, well, I'm gonna get to play this, but it's not flying. So I'm gonna take 5 and go to 4. I don't think that there's a card that I can even draw that would let me win. But I'm just gonna humor you because I have people watching. So I can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
Slush dumper. Curses? What are you cursing me for? Curse you. God, I don't... Go away. Just get muted. God. I don't like when people are clear. They're ahead 31-4. Like, this is the time you BM? Really? Is when you're ahead 31-4 and I'm about to lose. I don't know. Maybe that's something I just don't get. You know, maybe I should be, you know, more of a smack-talking player. I don't understand that. That's just me. Alright. Let's see. 3 and 5, so we have 2 games remaining on this run. So I'm going to try here to open up this deck list on the left. Argent Port Gunslingers by Tyler Brave. So if you're watching this delayed on YouTube, and you can search for all these YouTube videos, by the way, just search the Eternal Stream. I usually try to stream Mondays at 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time in the United States. If you're interested in more mediocre Eternal coverage, that's exactly what you'll get. So hit me with a subscribe. If you are new to the game, you're interested in starting playing, I can post a link. I will do so after the stream. You'll get some free goodies just for trying. It's a great free-to-play card game developed by Direwolf Digital. They're also doing the Elder Scrolls Online card game, and also Pokemon Online. They run that one too. If you're interested. If you're just watching because it's late on a Saturday night or early Monday morning, that's fine too. So Argent Port Gunslingers by Tyler Brave. I'm kind of looking at his deck. For those of you watching on YouTube, he's posted a deck here. And if you're streaming it and watching it in the chat on twitch.tv/thedetour, you can actually get the link. It's posted in there. He says, Stella is amazing fun. I actually just opened up a Stella in my last, in one of the more recent packs that I got. And she looked pretty cool, I have to admit. A 2/2 for 3. When Stella attacks when wielding a weapon, each gunslinger and weapon in your deck gets +1/+1. So it's a lot like Jek in a way. Jek gives all of your attacking creatures a 1/1 weapon and then increases to 2/2 and then 3/3/4/4 and so on.
Take your positions, Valkyrie.
Oh wow, it's a really good. Wow, that's a really good card to pull. Just knock out his 2/1 flyer. Well, it's a good start. Let's see. It's got the Dark Return, Finest Hour, Steady Marshal. Okay, yep. With Gunslinger Ally, yep, of course. Unit dies, deal 1 damage to its owner. Discard 1 card. I'm going to discard one of the 7 drops. I'm going to discard this one. I love that
A
flying.
gift from the east.
Go for 2 this time. The Justice Sigil. So now he is in harsh rule range. My Yeti will be fine.
They will be punished.
Alright, I like him. Gonna block? No.
What could go wrong?
So a power next turn so I could get a power stone would be fabulous. Nah, he's gonna just gonna... Wow, what a draw.
Take your positions, Valkyrie. Spears!
Now my power has shut down. I think my window for winning this game may have just passed. It may have just passed when he got that extract. And now a knife. With an extinguish. Wow. I like getting Nightfall here for the 2 cards. Alright, I'm gonna get to scout here. I'm gonna find power here. I did find power. That's the thing is, like, I want to play something next turn, but I kind of just need to stay alive. Alright, so a 2-2 and a 1-2, so I'm definitely attacking with him. Okay, that's fine. All in all, we're not doing too badly considering that, you know, I've missed 3 power drops. No blocks.
You look lost.
Yeah, that's another one I don't want to see. Alright, so there's that. Oh yeah, I can bond. I think I will bond. Yeah, let's do that. So now I get to draw 2, discard 2. Man, I hate to get rid of that, but I want to have the Jotun Warrior. That costs 7, and I want to keep it and unseal. Because it's, who knows what kind of crazy spells he's got in his drafting deck. Who is to say? Another knife. Alright, it's a 4-4. Silence and stun a unit. Sure, why not? Yeah, no, I can't. I can't block that. I've got to be able to get this guy out next turn. Alright, well, I got a power.
Turn back!
Boy, he drafted into a ton of removal that I wish I had. I don't think I have any removal. So I'm going to go to 7. Man, this was a game I could have won.
I've got a clear shot from here.
Alright, gotta fly. Do I have a sentinel? I don't think I do.
One grain of sand at a time.
I didn't have a relic out in time to save... Who was it? My seasoned spelunker. Well... Yeah, that's it. I just can't. Guess I'll have to hold on one more turn. Alright, can I draw a card that
Rule number
keeps me in
1,
the game?
don't drop
Wow,
your tools.
look at all that flying he got. Alright. That's it. Man, it was right there. At the middle of the game and this deck just slows down. Oh, hey, Primal level 13. Makes me feel slightly better. Alright, last one on this play. If I win, I will be inside the top 3,000 going into run number 2. this will probably be the last game for tonight, guys. Like I said, I do stream Mondays, 10 p.m. Central Daylight Time. I will probably stream again tomorrow evening, though. Not sure exactly what time. Maybe around 8. Probably around 8 o'clock. I'll do my second run tomorrow. 8 o'clock p.m. Central Daylight Savings Time. And I'll try to do the third one on Sunday, too. Appreciate you guys checking me out tonight. Let's, yeah, we'll just keep it. Got 4. We're 1 away from being able to play that. We've got a 1-drop. We've got a scout on the relic. So, seems okay. That's a good card to have in this. Oh, wow, that's a great drop to get. So 2-drop Storm Talisman next turn, and we got a 5/5 for 3 coming out turn 3, which that in draft is super strong.
How can I serve?
All right, so I will play this out and scout. 3, 4, 5. So I've got enough to play everything in my hand. I don't have enough to play that, so I'm just going to put that on the bottom. Which probably means that that is probably not a card that I should even put, that I should have even drafted. If you're not willing to take it when you don't need any more power to play stuff in your hand, do you really even want it in your deck? Didn't play anything.
What could go wrong?
I don't know. What could go wrong? Hopefully he's not playing anything because everything is costing 4 or more in his hand. Not because he's saving something in order to kill my Seasoned Spelunker. That would be very sad. So I will definitely Nocturnal Kyrex and just pop his... Or do you pop his Copperhall Porter? Yeah, you do, because he's just going to block if you attack with the Seasoned Spelunker anyway. So you may as well get your 5 damage in. Okay, so now it's a 3/4. That's interesting that he would do that. Because he wants that to die. So let's see if he actually blocks here. I can always synchronize strike to give my units +1/+1. I would think he would just block. So he can get his... He doesn't. I'm a bit perplexed, I have to admit. I'm a bit perplexed at that. Flyer, okay. I'm not going to block that. All right. Well, there you go. Not quite enough to kill it. Not quite enough. So now it's a 4/4.
Would you look at that?
So maybe next turn we synchronize strike?
I've got a clear shot from here.
Maybe we'll attack, let him declare blockers, and then hit him with the synchronized strike and knock out both of his guys. It seems to be an okay thought. Or I can synchronize strike before I can just kill his rooftop vigilante with killer. I think I like that a little better. So we're going to play this out. He could counter it, obviously. Well, I know he can't negate it, because the only negate in the game is primal. So then I do killer here. No, don't make it bigger. Don't make it bigger. Okay, you can't. Okay, so now I swing with the house. It's going to make this bigger. I would think he would probably just trade with Lucky Prospector. It's what I would think he would do. I don't think he can take 11 here. Oh, he's going to try to trade with... Alright, I'm fine with that. He's going to draw his Justice Sigil.
Got you.
Alright. Boy, if he has a harsh rule, he doesn't. Alright, hey, how about that? We end the night on a good run. And we even got a gold chest out of the deal. How about that? And level 12 primal. Or time, I should say. Ooh, Omens of the Past. And 100 shift stone. Never turned that down. Alright, 4 wins. Hey, we're in the top 2,500. Nothing wrong with that. So, I gotta farm some gold, or I have to spend money. Jeez, I was out of gold before this event, so yeah, I'm gonna have to get on that so that I can continue the runs for you guys. Thanks for watching tonight. Let's get rid of some of those extras, and let's open up some packs here real quick. See if we get anything fun. Oh, not in this pack. Ah, that is a good card though. Champion of Impulse. That's very nice. And for the Dusk Road, rare. Corrupt. Steal an enemy unit played on you or one of your units and direct it. Oh, interesting. Huh. Steal an enemy spell played on you. Oh, that's cool. Okay. There you go. Well, there it is. I'm going to have to get some... Well, I don't know if I can even make enough gold to do that. God, I may just have to pay money to do this event. Or just keep more gold lying around, I guess. I just bought the campaign, and then they do this event right after, so well, it didn't work out very well for them. So anyway, that is all for tonight. I will try to be back on and stream the rest of the event for you guys later this week. Thank you for watching tonight. Videos will be posted to YouTube very shortly, and as always, keep it eternal. We'll see you next time.